Each year, Blarney Castle and its mystical stone draws hundreds of thousands of people to witness one of the last ancient and magical artifacts in the world. A simple kiss of the Blarney stone has the power to give the gift of eloquence, and only those brave enough to hang from the castle's edge will be granted it. But when Blarney was founded over 1,000 years ago, Ireland was a much different place, and a near forgotten way of life existed. Ireland is divided into 4 provinces, with Munster being the largest. Each province is made up of regions, or baronies. These regions were ruled by local chieftains, who in times past enforced the laws of the land. In 1210 AD, the first stone castle in Blarney was built, amid dense woodland and a vast bogland. And this lone rocky outcrop provided the ideal defensive high ground on which to build the castle. The castle became the centre of the Muskerry region, and the surrounding area developed into a major trade and agricultural town, and eventually became the seat for the kings of Munster, cementing its future as the home of the great McCarthy clan. It was in the 12th century that England set out to conquer and command the island of Ireland. This set history in motion, with the next 800 years having the two countries at odds. In 1314, the McCarthy clan sent 5,000 troops to fight with Scotland. This helped win a decisive victory over the English, and give Scotland their independence and freedom. It was from this act of solidarity that the great Robert the Bruce, the High King of Scotland, gave the then McCarthy clan king part of the legendary Stone of Scone. This piece of the Throne of Kings was later to become the Blarney Stone. Over 100 years later, a local witch was saved from drowning in the Blarney Lake by the then King Dermot McCarthy. In gratitude for being saved, she revealed the stone's true powers and how to obtain it. After hearing this, Dermot decided to keep the stone's powers secret, and had the stone put in a dangerous and inaccessible point at the top of the castle. By doing this, he set himself above all others in the art of debate, and would ensure the gift would be passed on to future kings of Munster. In 1560, Queen Elizabeth I had directed the King of Munster to show his allegiance to her. But the golden-tongued Cormac McCarthy had no intention of surrendering, and found excuse after excuse to prolong his freedom. Eventually, the Queen got so frustrated with the constant empty correspondence that she shouted, "What a lot of Blarney!" and so the saying was coined. The arrival of Oliver Cromwell to Ireland saw some of the bloodiest battles ever on its shores, and in only 9 months he had massacred thousands and gained almost total control of Ireland. In 1646, the Blarney Castle came under attack by Lord Broghill under Oliver Cromwell's orders. When Lord Broghill advanced on Blarney, nothing was left to chance. He had more men, more guns, the high ground, and it would be little the McCarthys could do to stop him. All was set, and the advantage was firmly in Broghill's hands. But after storming the castle doors, nothing was to be found. Cormac and his clan had taken everything of worth, and escaped through secret caves under the castle. With his life on the line, he took the family's priceless gold plate and threw it into the Blarney Lake, for fear the English might capture him and the family heirloom. Legend has it that only when the gold plate is reclaimed from the lake and brought to the castle can the McCarthys reclaim the throne of Munster. The demise of the McCarthy clan had come, and in 1690 Donogh McCarthy was captured by the English, never to return to Munster's throne, leaving the castle fall into disrepair. Soon after, the estate was sold, and in 1703 it ended up in the hands of Sir James Jeffreys, the then Governor of Cork. Over the last 300 years, the owners have developed the estate, transforming over 400 acres into beautiful gardens, including the ancient rock close that has engaged local imagination for hundreds of years and dates back to pagan times. This unique area is a world apart from what one would expect to see in Ireland. It is surrounded in mystery and eerie beauty. This ancient area is where pagan rituals and sacrifices took place. Although no reported paranormal incidents have occurred of late, many people still feel the presence of unexplained spirits and hesitate to enter after sundown. For over 1,000 years, Blarney has intrigued and engaged people. Now people are still drawn to the castle, and are left speechless as they walk through the estate grounds, exploring all the nooks and crannies that hide the spectacular and surreal. The lush manicured gardens contain some of the most gorgeous flower displays in Ireland. This ever-changing museum of life transforms over the seasons, evolving day by day, week by week. The Blarney Gardens are in a constant state of change as they harmonise with the seasons. Springtime is the most spectacular season. It begins slowly, with only the bravest flowers and trees leading the way. After the initial bloom, an explosion of colours pop up all over the estate, enthralling visitors as the vibrant gardens come to life. Summertime is lush. Trees and gardens display their full potential and magnificent size. The shades of autumn colour the once magnificent greens in the landscape. Yellows, reds, browns, the last flurry of colour before the winter guides the estate into a gentle sleep, giving flowers and trees time to rest, so next year they can come back stronger and more vibrant than ever. The grounds of the estate have always something to offer, changing and evolving over the seasons, making each visit a unique experience. The 13-story castle rises out of the lush woodlands for all to see. Its presence still dominates the surrounding area. Through its unchanged chambers, people walk the corridors of old, getting a glimpse of life from over 800 years ago. After navigating the swirling stairs, crouching through the arched doorways, visiting the many rooms, and enjoying the beautiful views, people begin to see the castle as it was in its heyday. Although the castle is little changed, the kissing of the stone was a much more dangerous affair in the past. But since the old witch at the lake made the stone's powers known, people have persisted, and now kissing the stone is a much safer and more fun, with people of all ages reaching the castle's peak, kissing the stone and never being stuck for words again. By visiting the castle, you will follow in the footsteps of some of the most important figures of our past. Discover the charm and history of the Blarney Stone in the most beautiful surroundings at the Blarney Estate.